Hey Chi Alpha, this is Stevens, and today we're going to be talking about the discipline of gratitude. But before that, I'm going to start off with this story. So when I was growing up, I would walk into the kitchen of my home right after coming home from school, and I would see a pot with dough being boiled inside of it. And next to it would be a pan of canned cod also being cooked. When I walked into the kitchen and I saw this, I immediately knew things were really tough. And I'd be disappointed. I wanted chicken. I wanted rice sitting there on my plate. And there wasn't an immediate response of gratitude because that really hadn't been cultivated in my heart. I took all of these things such as food and the clothes on my back and the roof over my head for granted because all of these things were just given to me. I didn't earn them. I didn't go out and work for them. They were just handed right over to me. And they weren't handed over because I deserved them. They were handed over because someone loved me so deeply that they felt a responsibility to give me all of these things. And this is something that happens to me even today. There are things that are just given to me, handed to me. I haven't earned them, haven't worked for them, yet they're given to me. And I end up taking them for granted. And this is something that happens when there isn't a heart of gratitude, when there isn't a discipline and a practice of gratitude. We take those things that have been given to us just out of love, such as the cross, such as the gospel, such as salvation, for granted. We are prone to losing sight of what God has provided for us. And this is simply because we haven't developed the discipline of gratitude. And I think two things happen. The one that I just mentioned, that we just lose complete sight that God has given us these things, has provided for us all of these things out of love, and that we don't really deserve them. And two, what ends up happening is that we begin to believe that all of the things that we have, we've earned them. We have worked for them. We have acquired them through our hard work. And this is dangerous because if we seek to maintain a heart that is dependent on God and a life that is dependent on God, humility should bring us to having a heart of gratitude. And if we don't have a heart of gratitude, then we don't have humility in saying, God, you've given us all of these things, despite us working hard, despite us spending hours and hours on essays and studying for tests. We still must understand that God has provided everything for us. Now, a perfect example of this is found in Exodus. In Exodus, we see that the people of God are freed from Egypt. And they see miracle behind miracle, behind miracle, behind miracle. Yet, they grow complacent. Yet, they are angry, they're frustrated. They are not content with what they have. Now, what they have is a daily really a daily manifestation of God's love and God's power, yet they are not satisfied with this. And this is what happens when there is no discipline of gratitude. We fail to see God's power, God's glory, God's provision for us. Now this week you'll have this opportunity to develop the discipline of gratitude. On one of those days, you have the opportunity to write down in a journal everything that you're grateful for. So take that opportunity and do that as soon as you can. And then throughout the next couple of days, you'll also have other opportunities to nurture this habit, this practice of gratitude. So go ahead. I know that you're going to enjoy it, and I know it's going to be a powerful week. See you guys. Bye.